Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another crypto video. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. I hope everybody is enjoying the content lately. I'm pretty much trying to make as much content as I possibly can to really kind of update you guys on everything that I am seeing in the market. I did take quite of a long break today, so there is a lot of stuff to talk about nonetheless. So let's look at H bar down about almost 3%, 2.5% if you will. Now, in terms of where we are still standing, we are still in that rank 55 in terms of market cap. Nothing too crazy. We're still sitting at about that $1.7 billion market cap, which is criminally undervalued in my opinion. Fully diluted market cap is about 9.5 billion overall. So let's look at this from a technical standpoint. So I'm not going to do too much TA on this at all. Really, I just want to show you guys how long we've been in accumulation. Right now, it's been about 111 days, 112 if we do account for the day that we did pump up. So from that pump to whenever we do pump again, will be our massive accumulation zone. Now, the longer the accumulation, the higher the price point. Who knows if it will reign true with H bar? I do think that it will. I don't think that nothing's really kind of changed. I'm still very bullish on this graph. I mean, look at this. It's pretty much one of the biggest bull flags that you will see. A lot of people will say that it's not a bull flag, that we're trading in, a downward path. Whatever the case may be, it's totally fine with you. You don't need to hold H bar. If you guys think that this is going to continue on this downward trend, then go ahead, sell if you want. I'm personally hodling this. I think that we will see that all-time high broken and go into 50 plus cents very soon. Reason why I'm saying that is because when we come over to this tweet from 360 Trader, he's quoting this another account, and this is saying Bitcoin's whale addresses holding between 100 to 10k Bitcoin. Kicked off July with a 60k Bitcoin accumulation spike, the highest daily spike of 2021. These addresses hold 9.12 million combined after holding only 100k less Bitcoin just 6 weeks ago. That is huge. When we even talk about this, we're seeing a quote from himself saying, "We've been saying consolidation accumulation since we got back to the 30k area." Some people refuse to see the raw evidence. Retailers are losing their Bitcoin to the whales. Fear and FOMO is actually a killer whale, destroying your portfolio and taking your stuff. I even say that with this, right? When we're looking at this, a lot of people are still selling X or H bar. Reason for that is just they're just getting tired of it. They're impatient. Guess what? For every sell, there is a buyer on the other side waiting to snatch up those coins at a discounted price. I could almost tell you that right now from experience as well in this market. I strongly believe that we are going to pump to parabolic highs very soon. We just need the market to stabilize, and as we can see, we could pretty much say that the bottom is in on Bitcoin, if you will, considering how much accumulation has been happening pretty much lately. Even in my last XRP video, I talked about how whales are accumulating aggressively and really kind of pushing out the retail investors and pretty much taking their coins, if you will. So they're basically, in my opinion, bears that are thieves. They're pretty much stealing your cheap crypto bags. So don't sell them to them, hodl them, and wait to see what happens on the other side of the sunrise. So, with that being said, I just want to jump into this. We do see the Vietnamese PM claims that the digitization of money is an inevitable trend. I always talk about, this digitization of the future of finance and the world. I do think that it is, at the end of the day, inevitable. I think when we talk about digitization, a lot of people kind of get confused on what happens once money is kind of digitalized. Now, yes, of course, a lot of transactions will be tracked and traced. A lot of things will be kind of non-transparent, or I should say transparent, if you will, instead of non-transparent with like the US dollar. But what's interesting about this, I mean, this doesn't mention anything about HBAR or anything like that. This is a pretty short article, if you will, but we do see, according to July 4th report by, I don't know how to pronounce that, but basically it is a news outlet. We do see Vietnamese Prime Minister asked the country's central bank to pilot a blockchain-based cryptocurrency over the next 2 years. The initiative is part of the PM's e-government development strategy. We do see that they are the leading Communist Party believes that digital money is an inevitable trend apart from crypto. Vietnam will also focus on implementing such cutting-edge technologies as big data, artificial intelligence, and augmented reality. Now, what connects this to HBAR? So, good question. So, I kind of found this article. This is from February 9th, 2021. And when we actually kind of look for Vietnam, we do see, now these are the exchanges, if you will. This is pretty much all of these. They kind of break down council members, exchanges, and stuff like that. Now we do see, by providing support to the HTS ecosystem, Zonpool makes it possible and easier to reach users from Singapore, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, India, and Indonesia. Now, this isn't a direct connection to Vietnam at all. This is kind of just an exchange providing support in terms of the tokenization system that Hedera has. But what's interesting about this is when we talk about, for an example, when they're talking about, big data, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, data is the biggest key component here, because even when we look at use cases, a lot of their stuff has to deal with data, securing data, keeping it private, stuff like that. We also talk about the DLT aspect of it. I think, sure, when they're looking at cryptocurrency, they're looking at a blockchain-based cryptocurrency, so possibly blockchain-based will pretty much kick HBAR out of the way because HBAR is not blockchain technology. But I've also heard multiple people, including Lehman himself, kind of refer to HBAR as blockchain technology. So who really knows if this is XRP, HBAR, XDC? It could be anything, right? So it is hard to tell what they are going to choose, but we do know what is the best choice, especially when we do look at everything behind HBAR itself. I'm not going to kind of go over these overview statistics anymore. I kind of did this so many times now to the point that it's actually crazy how many times I've done the statistics breakdown on how or why it should be the choice for any sort of financial banking system or financial market overall, which I do think will most likely could be the biggest choice here for Vietnam, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think about this overall. I do think that it would kind of be an easy decision for them to choose HBAR nonetheless. Now, I do just want to talk to you guys a little bit about this tweet coming from Barbarian himself. Now, this is Hedera Hashgraph CEO Mance Harmon oozes confidence in the network's advantages over all competitors. HBAR is on a different level to every other coin. It is the altcoin, HBarbarians. Now, this is regarding why enterprises have been choosing Hedera over competitors. I'm not going to watch this, but basically he is saying, Mance, who is the CEO, is basically saying that Hedera Hashgraph is the choice just from, pretty much the simple aspect that it is faster, it's more efficient in terms of scalability, you can move it a lot quicker, pretty much the basics. But then he also breaks down pretty much the idea that trust and all that kind of good stuff with Hedera in terms of trust and security, which security is a big pain point for a lot of these businesses, especially financial, institutional, and also enterprise pretty much based companies or partnerships, if you will. So yeah, I do think that enterprises will most likely choose Hedera over any other asset in this space, for sure, especially when we kind of look at the statistics. We look at most of the partnerships. We do look at what HBAR and Hedera is pretty much offering and achieving. Not even long term either. I mean, short term, it's been doing incredible things as well. Maybe not in terms of price, But soon the price will reflect the innovation that's happening with the project. Because once the network ramps up transactions per second throughout HTS and also even HCS, then we could kind of see the massive influx of transactions per second being made over the network to right now, yeah, sure, we might be doing 3 to 7 million transactions per day, but wait until it's 3 to 7 100 million transactions a day, or whatever the case may be. So I'm very excited to see the Hedera mainnet kind of grow in terms of in innovation and projects overall. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys can follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. You guys could also join the free Discord down in the description below. Anyways, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.